Hello, and welcome to the California Public Utilities Commission's broadband video series. This is one of a series of short videos that's designed to introduce critical concepts related to broadband deployment and infrastructure. This video will briefly discuss the structure of the broadband market in the United States, including market segments, market participants or service providers, the kinds of services that they offer, and the types of customers that they sell those services to. The infrastructure of the broadband market is very comparable to the infrastructure of the network itself. When you think about the architecture of the internet, it includes the long-haul fiber on the right of this graphic, showing the connectivity among data centers in the major cities of the United States and, of course, much of the world. The middle mile infrastructure connecting our major cities into communities, into neighborhoods, and to critical institutions. And then the last mile infrastructure connecting the middle mile to homes, businesses, and institutions over various kinds of last mile technology or infrastructure, including both wireline and wireless infrastructure. In all three of these major parts of the communications network, there are different kinds of providers. On the long haul front, a range of wholesalers and enterprise providers who connect those data centers and sell services from city to city. In the middle mile, primarily over fiber, the kinds of companies that serve larger institutions, large businesses, and small ISPs, bringing connectivity for those ISPs deep into the community where the small ISPs then connect to that middle mile and over then to their customers. And those last mile ISPs of various sizes then connecting to the customer in the community, in the neighborhood. As you can see, the structure of the market is dependent on the type of company and the kinds of services that they provide. Looking across the top of this graphic, the types of providers and the types of services they are selling, the business they are in is addressed across that axis of this graphic. From infrastructure providers focused primarily on infrastructure on the left, over to enterprise service providers selling to large and complex, sophisticated customers, incumbents and competitors of various sizes, then selling to consumers and businesses. What you can see on the far right of different kinds of companies are the local competitors or community networks located in our communities, including our most remote, rural, and many urban and suburban communities. Those local competitors not competing in all segments of the market, but focused primarily on across that axis on the left there, the consumer market, selling consumer-grade products to residents and small businesses, focused on those local customers that are at the heart of what a local competitor or a community network is building its business around. In addition, local community networks selling to small and medium business customers in many cases, but not for the most part selling the more sophisticated and higher end type services to enterprise customers or to ISPs. That business is largely provided by larger national or regional companies that focus on infrastructure or enterprise services. And the focus of those local community networks is very much on the local mission related to consumers in the neighborhood and in their own community. Thank you for viewing this particular segment of the CPUC's broadband video series, and we look forward to your attendance at many others.